Question number 1. The line L1 passes through the point A, -5, 20, and then the point B is 3, -4. Question number 1. A, find an equation for L1 giving your answer in the form of mx plus c, where m and c are constant. And then the part B, when L1 and L2 are perpendicular and then L2 passes through the midpoint of AB, find the equation for L2 giving your answer in the form of px plus qy plus r equals 0, and where p, q, r are the integers. Okay, so part A, and the part A is I have to first find the gradient of L1, which is passing through -5, 20, and 3, and -4. So the formula for the gradient for AB, let's say, is going to be y2 minus y1. That's divided by x2 minus x1, which is -4 minus 20, -4 minus 20, and 3 minus -5. That's going to be -24 divided by 8, which is -3. So the gradient of line AB is -3. And I know the line L is passing through AB, which means if I write y minus y1, it's like m multiplied by x minus x1, that will be the equation. So y minus, there's two of these points like A and B are both on the same line, L1. So I can take any of these points. So I'm just going to take B, for example. It's like small numbers. So that's a y coordinate. Let's say this is y1. This is an x coordinate. Let's call this x1. So y minus -4 is equals to, gradient is -3. -3 times x minus 3. So that's going to be y equals to, let me just write this step also. Let's say y plus 4 is equals to -3x plus 9. So that's going to be y equals to -3x plus 9 minus 4, where y is going to be -3x plus 5. So that's going to be the equation of the line. So by that, part A is completed. Okay. So now we know that the L2, the second line, is perpendicular to L1. So we basically know, so that means the gradient of L1 and multiplied by the gradient of L2 is equals to -1. We already know the gradient of L1 is -3. By the way, this is the same as the gradient of L1. So that means -3 multiplied by L2, that's going to be -1. So if I solve this in terms of L2, I'm going to have 1/3. Okay. So I found the gradient of L2, the line L2. Okay. And it passes through the midpoint of AB. So now I need to find the midpoint of AB. So the midpoint of AB is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and then the y1 plus y2 divided by 2. It's basically the average of the corresponding coordinates. Okay, midpoint of AB is going to be, so point A has the x coordinate -5 and the x1 coordinate -5, x2 coordinate 3. So -5 plus 3 divided by -5 plus 3 divided by 2, as well as 20 plus -4, which means 20 minus 4 divided by 2. So the midpoint of AB is going to be -1 and 16, 8. -1 and 8. Okay. I know that the line L2 is passing through the midpoint of AB and has the gradient of this. So I can easily now find its equation if I use the rule like y minus y1 equals to m multiplied by x minus x1, let's say. So y minus y1, this is the y. That's going to be 8m, which I found it as 1/3. 1/3 x minus x1 -1 minus 1, which means plus 1. So remember that at the end I need to give my equation in the form of px plus qy plus r equals 0. So I have to take everything to the left side just to rearrange this equation, or everything to the right side. But before we do that, I want to multiply everything by 3. I just want to get rid of this fraction on the right hand side. It's going to be 3y minus 24 equals to x plus y. Let's move everything to the right hand side. It's going to be 0 equals to x plus 1 minus 3y plus 24. That is going to be x minus 3y plus 25 equals to 0. Okay, so that's going to be the equation of L2. Equation for L2. All right, so I give the solution, like show every step to get the full mark.